Okay, so the first thing that you have to do when you're going to bake these scones is you have to set your oven to 425 degrees. Once you preheat your oven, you're going to need 2.5 cups of flour, a tablespoon of baking powder, a third cup of sugar, half teaspoon of salt, a stick of softened butter, and then a little bit extra that you're going to melt later. You're going to have to mix together cinnamon and sugar, and then you're also going to need 2/3 cup of milk. Okay, so first we start with the dry ingredients. This is me getting together the flour. Remember, you need 2.5 cups of it. So this is 1 cup. Make sure when you're measuring you don't pack it down, and then you're going to just brush off the excess from the top. Second cup going in, and you're going to do the same thing with the first. Just brush off the excess, pour it in. Here's the last half cup of flour. You do the same thing as the others. You measure off the top, and then you pour it in. Moving on to the next dry ingredient, we're just going to add a pinch of salt because you want to bring out all the other flavors in the scones. Tablespoon of baking powder. It's really difficult to get it out of that little can, so I go in once and I get a good amount, and then I have to get a little bit extra to actually get the full tablespoon that I need. Now we get to go and mix the whole thing together. Yay! All the dry ingredients are all set. Next we get to take the butter and soften it in the microwave. Now that the stick of butter is softened, we put it in the mix. And this is the part that's hard if you don't have a mixer like I do, because you're going to have to mix it by hand. You have to make sure all the butter is incorporated in the dough because you don't want any chunks of butter in your scones. This is me having the absolute time of my life and scraping the butter off the sides of the cute little spatula. And back to mixing. So now that all that's mixed into the dough, I get to add the sugar. So I'm adding a 1/3 cup of sugar because my family likes sweeter scones. But if you don't like that, you can just add a 1/4 cup. And we're back to mixing now that the sugar's been added. And then I went to go back and get this little attachment that allows me to add things to the mix while the mixer's still going, so I can add the milk a little bit at a time. And now I'm adding 2/3 a cup of milk. Look at that face of concentration. I'm absolutely going off. When I add it, I make sure to add it slow and steady so the batter has a chance to incorporate a little bit at a time. You don't want all of it going in at once because then it kind of gets really messy. Wow, A+ work. This is so much easier than hand mixing it. It really is. And wow, look, it's already done. Wow. Here's where you take that little bit of extra butter and you melt it. And then you're going to take your little cinnamon and you're going to put it on top. Now you have all your ingredients together, just spray the pan so none of the scones stick. Once the cookie sheet is all sprayed, you're going to take enough dough to go around the inside of your hand, and you're going to mold it like a little meatball, and then when you put it down on the pan, you're going to press it flat with the palm of your hand to take the shape of the scone. Just keep molding them until you use up all of your batter that's left. Wow, look at how fast I did that. That's crazy. Just as a little side note, after you do this, you're really going to want to wash your hands. Not that you shouldn't be during the whole thing, because you should, but you're going to want to wash your hands because, yikes, is it full of butter? Yeah, I know that this thing isn't really used for this type of thing. It's used for barbecue sauce on your ribs, but you know what? We use what we have. This is me putting the butter all over the tops of all the scones. Wow, now that the butter's on all the scones, we're going to be adding that cinnamon sugar mix to the top to make our cinnamon sugar scones. This is me just adding more for good measure because you can never have too much cinnamon sugar on the top. It's just so pretty. Once you finish putting the cinnamon sugar on top, you're going to take the scones and put them in your preheated oven, and make sure that you put them in there for about 13 minutes or until they are golden brown on the sides. Cleaning! Wow! They are out of the oven and wow! Look at how good they rose and they taste really good! Yay!